Very good morning, dear friends, my dear students. Today we are discussing very interesting topic: immunization and vaccines. The vaccine and immunization. This is very important for the newly life and for the healthy life. So, this immunization process is a global health and development of success health story. So many millions of the peoples are saved by this immunization process. This is type of a vaccine. This vaccine is reduce the risk of getting the disease by working with your body's natural defense. Yeah, our body is getting the immunity power with the help of this type of the vaccines. So when we get a vaccine, our immune system is respond. Some of times our body is much more weak because of lack of nutrition, lack of antibody in our body, or lack of body parts response. So for the improvement of all these things and for survive in a healthy life, we need the vaccines. So nowadays we can see that vaccine can prevent more than 20 life-threatening diseases. Some of disease they killed our body parts, and more than peoples, yeah, more than childrens, more than mothers are died because of lack of antibody in our in the body response. So for the helping people of all age life longer, healthier living standard, they need the vaccines. So this immunization currently prevent the 2 to 3 million of deaths every year from disease, the different types of killer disease like the diphtheria, tetanus, pertussis, influenza, and measles. So these are the killer disease, and they are when they are enter in our body, their antigens they totally damaged our body parts, and we are suffering chronic problems, and slowly a person got died. So immunization is a key point for the primary health care, and it also one of the best health investment money can buy. So vaccine are also a critical to prevent and control of infectious disease outbreaks. So these vaccines provide the antibody in our systems and our health body, just it does when it's exposed the disease. These vaccines contain only killed or weakened form of germs like virus or bacteria. They do not cause the disease or put you at risk of its complications. So when we are discussing regarding the vaccine, first we know the which type of the disease is more dangerous for our life. So some of including as per WHO, World Health Organization, some disease are explained. They are, listen one by one: cervical cancer, cholera, diphtheria, hepatitis B, influenza, Japanese encephalitis, measles, meningitis, mumps, pertussis, pneumonia, polio, rabies, rotavirus, rubella, tetanus, typhoid, varicella, yellow fever, or nowadays COVID-19. Some of other vaccines who is not exposed here, they are going to develop under development and being piloted, including those are the protect against the Ebola and malaria but are not yet widely available globally. So these type of the disease, these all are communicable diseases. They are spreading in human beings, between the human beings, by the different types of the contacts with by the different types of the uh, spreading process. So all these things discussion, we know what is the definition of the vaccine. So vaccination is nothing, it is an injection, it is a type of injection in this a killed microbe in order to stimulate a immune system against the microbes, thereby preventing the disease. So vaccination or immunization work by simultaneously the immune system, the natural disease fighting systems of the body. The health immune system is able to recognize invading bacteria and virus to produce substance, means antibodies, to destroy the disable them. So vaccination, the other mean of vaccination, it is an administration of the vaccine to help the immune system develop protection from a disease. Vaccine contain a microorganism or virus in a weakened form, live or killed state, or proteins or toxins from the organism. So this is very important. When we can understand the definition, we need to know what is the types of the vaccine, how many types of the vaccines, what is the classification of the vaccines. So for this classification, several different types of the vaccines we know, but some of the major classifications, the according to the scientific rate vaccines, some of important questions that how your immune system respond to the germs, who need to vaccinate against the germs, the best technology or approach to create the vaccine. So based on the number of these factors, scientific decisions, which type of vaccines they will make, the four main types of the vaccines they explained. These are the first is live attenuated vaccines, second one is the inactivated vaccines, third one is subunit, recombinant, polysaccharide or conjugated vaccines, and fourth one is the toxoid vaccines. So according to this, we can explain these types of the vaccines. First of all, live attenuated vaccines. This live attenuated vaccines use a weakened type of the form of the germs that cause a disease, means attenuated. So because these vaccines are also similar to the natural infection, that they help prevent, they create a strong and long lasting immune response. Just one or two dosage of most live vaccines can give to a patient or to a human being for a lifetime protections against the germs and disease. So in the live attenuated vaccines, we already says that the germs, these are the weakened type of the germs are live. We are introducing in our body these types of the germs, and we are getting the live antibody, means protection of our body, improve the antibody against the that disease. These live vaccination also some limitations. What type of the limitations? These live vaccinations, these are the live vaccinations contain the small amount of the weakened live virus. Some people should talk to their health care provider before receiving them, such as people with weakened immune systems, long-term health problems, or people who have had an organ transplant. These are getting this type live attenuated vaccines. They need to kept in cool so they don't travel well. They have the difficulty to traveling. It means they cannot be used in countries with limited access because of the refrigerators. Some of the live vaccines are used for protect against the disease like the MMR, measles, mumps, rubella. These are the combined vaccine, rotavirus, smallpox, chicken pox, or yellow fever. So many types asking the questions in the government jobs and different aims and other institutions that write the name of the live attenuated vaccines. These they are giving that group of the disease, and you can find out which type of the disease need the live vaccines. So some of the diseases are MMR, rotavirus, smallpox, chicken pox, yellow fever. And now WHO also including that these polio vaccines also and BCG vaccines also. Next is inactivated vaccines. Second vaccine is inactivated vaccines. It means killed version type of the vaccines. Germs are present in this vaccines. Live attenuated vaccines, the live germs are present that vaccines, and now inactivated vaccines means they are not active, they are killed type of the germs in this type of vaccines. So inactivated vaccines usually do not provide immunity, means protections that's as strong as live vaccines. If we compare this live vaccines and this killed vaccines, that live vaccine is more strong than that killed vaccine. So you may need several dosage over times. Already we discussed regarding that live vaccines need only 1 or 2 doses for the lifelong protections. But in the inactivated vaccines, we need the booster dose, booster shoots, in order to get ongoing immunity against the disease. These type of inactivated vaccines are against the protection of the disease. These diseases are hepatitis A, flu, polio, and rabies. These are inactivated vaccines. Third one is the subunit, recombinant, polysaccharide, and conjugated vaccines. Subunit, recombinant, polysaccharides, and conjugated vaccines used for the specific piece of the germs, like its protein, their sugars, their capsids, means ground the germs, caging around the germs. So because these vaccines use only a specific piece of the germs, we are getting some of the specific things like the protein, sugar, capsid, anything else in the germs body. They give very strong immune response, and that's targeted to key part of the germs. They can also be used on almost everyone who need them, including people with weakened immune systems and long-term health problems. One of the limitations of these vaccines is that you may need booster shoots to get ongoing protections against the disease. This is also a booster dosage also need. Some of the vaccines need for this protection against the disease. These diseases are HIV, hemoglobin influenza type B disease, hepatitis B, HPV, human papillomavirus, whooping cough, pneumococcal, meningococcal, and shingles. These are the subunit type of the vaccines. Last is the toxoid vaccines. These toxoid vaccines use a toxin. This is a type of the harmful product made by the germs also that cause a disease. They create immunity to part of the germs that cause of the disease instead of the germs itself. It means immune response is targeted to the toxin instead of whole germs. Like some other type of the vaccines, you may need booster shots to get ongoing protection against the disease. These toxoid vaccines are used to protect against the disease like diphtheria or tetanus. These are the toxoid type. So these are the main classification of these vaccines. The four main types of the vaccines are there: live attenuated, inactivated vaccines, subunit vaccines, and toxoid vaccines. With the examples, they are very important. You can learn it because it is many times they ask in the when you are fighting the government job tests. The future of the vaccines. Some of the vaccines, as the scientific still working on creating the new type of the vaccines. Which type of the vaccines we are creating? We are finding these are the two type of exciting examples. One is the DNA vaccines, second one is the recombinant vector vaccines. DNA are easy and inexpensive to make. It produces the strong long-term immunity, DNA vaccines. And recombinant vector vaccines is the platform-based vaccines like the natural infection. So they have especially good at teaching the immune system how to fight germs. So these are the vaccines. These vaccines is very important for all human beings. Like after getting birth, a neonates to their adult age, time to time they need the vaccines for getting a immunity power in our body and strong antibody. If we are having, then we can fight with the disease in the environment and we can live healthy and happy. So thank you. This is the